Oh, hello, friends. I am just going to have a little drink and a chat today because I've barely been posting any videos for like a year now. So I'm gonna try to keep up a trend of posting one video a month for the rest of the year. And if I do more, great. Ooh, hello. I just want to give y'all an update because clearly I've been gone for a while. And there's a lot of reasons a lot of that stuff happened. First and foremost, I stopped vlogging last year and I never really explained why. I don't remember. I don't have the best memory. That's beside the point. I stopped vlogging last year because I felt like all of the things in my life were becoming really mundane, and I didn't want to trivialize any engagement that I had with any of my friends, saying that, hey, if we're gonna hang out, I'm going to be filming part of it. It just cheapened the entire experience. Who is using the most noisy taps ever? They turned it off. Great. I completely lost my train of thought there. I was also working basically from 9 a.m. to midnight from Monday through Thursday, and then Friday I was just so spent and I had to recover over the weekend. I just had no energy whatsoever because I was doing my day job and then hosting bingo every single night. Extremely long days. I didn't have time to edit videos and I felt like everything was just kind of boring. So I stopped vlogging because of all of that stuff, and I thought it'd be kind of hard, but it was gone, and then I didn't miss it at all. Although I don't remember things nearly as well as I used to since I filmed everything back in the day, you know? So adulting caught up with me with that. And then just a month later, in February of 2018, the YouTube decided to do this entire thing where they made everyone not a partner anymore, which was really demoralizing for me. It kind of shot my entire idea of what YouTube was, of how fun and collective it could be. It just made me feel like my videos weren't quite as worthwhile. Obviously they were, it's just a monetary thing for them, but for me it just kind of shook everything and made it so I didn't really want to make videos very much anymore. So I tried a couple different things. I tried doing a lot more on Instagram stories to make up for the vlogs and tried to do like Instagram stuff. I thought that was a lot more fun. I did a lot of fun vacations and things like that last year. It just felt kind of wrong to put those on YouTube at that point, and I didn't even want to edit them because it felt like a waste to put it there. And of course I say that making this entire video for YouTube, and it's because overall it's still a great platform. It's just the way they made me feel at that time really rocked my world, and it still kind of rocks it now in a not great kind of way. During all of that chaos, stuff that happened in 2018, I stopped one of my 4 bingos a week, and I had a lot of big projects at work. I became a manager at work, and it made things a lot better because I was really miserable. I almost quit my job, started the Patreon and the Craft Wizards. I completely rebranded everything a year and a half ago because I was planning on going rogue and doing crafting with cocktails and media and social media stuff for a living. It was my plan to just do that independently and have my bingo as my supplementary income. Because of that, I took on so much extra stuff because I was a little bit worried that I would not be able to make ends meet. Then everything shifted when I became a manager. So everything was great, but then I was super overwhelmed, which meant that I could not keep up with my Patreon, which I still feel horrible about because so many amazing people reached out to help me out with all that, and then I just fell through the cracks and I was gone, and I feel just terrible about it. So I apologize for that, for those of you who did reach out, help me out with all of that. I'm planning on restructuring a few things with that to make it less bad. So I'm still going to be doing crafting with cocktails. It's just going to be a little bit slower. Once a month. I think that's reasonable, legitimate. What else has happened? I think I posted this in all my vlogs and everything. It was 3 years ago, so presumably I did. My mom was diagnosed with cancer. She went through chemo. She was great. And then a few months ago, she was diagnosed again with cancer. So she went back through chemo. Lots of like family stuff has been going on as well, and a lot of stress with that stuff. So I wanted to be there for them as much as I could and also try to just adult better. Very difficult doing all of this stuff. Creative projects and also maintaining real relationships and being there for people in the moment. I'm still making lots of fun, fabulous things though. And I feel like I'm kind of out of a lot of my depressing No, I was depressed. Let's just call it out for what it was. I was depressed quite a bit over the last few years, and so I was trying to cover that up a lot of the time instead of just admitting it and dealing with it and talking to people about it. Because I've always been able to do everything alone, like make everything I wear and own. I can rewire shit. Like, I feel pretty good about that. But I've always been so independent, and so it's kind of hard to ask for help and to talk about that stuff when you always consider yourself being able to do anything for yourself. Even though I still don't feel like I needed help, but ultimately it would have been a lot easier in my life. And it's even funnier because I work at my day job with therapists. Like, I'm surrounded by therapists all the time, so it's not like there's a lack of people to talk to. Oh, they're all my friends too. Damn, fresh out. But I have lots of stuff on the docket coming up. I'm really excited about a lot of things. I have projects coming up with my friends Sama and Joe, some of my best friends. They're so wonderful, and they have YouTube channels as well. We have a couple fun creative projects coming up, and I'm just thrilled about it because we still talk a lot of times. They've actually been a great support for me with all of this stuff happening. And I've discovered, like, I really enjoy and miss the comedy aspect of doing crafting with cocktails, of doing anything on YouTube. And I have started playing around with the idea of streaming on Twitch more often, which you could see all of this rambling in real time. Doesn't that sound thrilling? So if you would like to follow me in my adventures on Twitch, it's just twitch.tv/Grant Scoville, just like my YouTube channel, just like all of my social media pretty much. Please feel free to follow me there. It would actually help me a whole lot in motivating me to do that more. We'll work on it. Another big thing that I really want to get back into is cosplay. That's probably some of the videos that will be coming out are me making cosplays, doing photo shoots, stuff like that, because I miss that community and how passionate people get. As soon as I actually do, like, I don't know, at least one photo shoot, I don't even take pictures of my Halloween costumes anymore. I just get random snaps that are usually selfies out at a bar or with me shoving a sandwich in my face dressed as an elf, you know, like, ugh. I'm making another drink. Hi. Yeah. Oh, let's show you some of the fun, fabulous things that I've been making. Like this big ol' mushroom hat. How adorable is this? This is going in a fashion show that I'm designing in 2 months. Keeping up with a lot of my fun hat stuff. So here's another smaller version of a hat that I made last year for Comic-Con. I'm still making a lot of stuff. I'm still making crafting with cocktails. I just haven't edited them because it's exhausting to edit this stuff. Where did my beverage go? Did I spill my beverage everywhere? Oh, it's right in front of me. That's just beautiful. Maybe I don't need any more. Last year I also designed a fashion show. I made a short film. I made some great cosplays, some gigantic hats. I traveled to London. I went to Ireland for the first time. I went to LA to visit my friend Sama and to do some work stuff. I did a trip to New York, which I had never been to New York City before. I've been to New York State. And I want to keep on traveling and doing fun stuff this year. And that's why I want to keep on putting stuff on YouTube. And I want to re-engage with everybody here because I miss you guys. It used to be such a really fun, magical community, and I just kind of want a sweet, sweet piece of that action back, you know? And from what everybody tells me in the comments section is that folks miss the crafting with cocktails. So I hope that you enjoy just getting this really long update. When I started season 3 of Crafting with Cocktails, I was editing videos for about 40 hours a week on top of having my 40-hour-a-week job, on top of also having mini projects and doing independent sewing contracts with people and other adventures. So that was some of my favorite stuff that I've done, but it came at the cost of like me not talking to people in my real life. So I think that doing one video a month is a way that I can do some really good stuff and pace myself a little bit better when it comes to making videos and creating content and developing really quality stuff. And I sometimes also still vlog. I just never post any of that stuff anymore. Maybe I'll start little vlogs on my channel again. My vlog channel. That's probably a terrible idea. I'm already overwhelmed with stuff. I just miss the days when I was young and vibrant and could just make stuff and get crazy and never sleep and still get everything done somehow. How did I do that? I think I might have used to have been a superhero, and I lost my powers in a terrible, terrible vodka accident. Anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a fun little update about how things were going in my life and kind of where I've been since I've been a little MIA, and by that I mean a lot MIA, for the past year or so, especially after that entire mad dash to become a partner again with YouTube. Ooh, that hurt my soul. So I want to encourage all of you to comment, to talk to me on various social media, because I really, really miss your input and your love and your criticisms, because I feel as though critique makes a person better, unless if it's just really mean. So it's wonderful chatting with you guys again, so to speak. Please check out my Twitch, because that's a way that we can actually talk in real time. And I really want to do some more live crafting with cocktails, because I had some fun with those in the last couple months as well. I will talk to you guys real soon, hopefully. Ta-ta, my little craft wizards. Clink. I have work early tomorrow.